Hey, what's up, gang? 8:59 Tuesday, baby. Let me tell y'all what's going down. All right, tomorrow is the day. Talk to Mike, baby. Now, let me explain the way I feel at this particular moment. First, I feel excited. Second, I feel nervous. Third, I feel um, scared. Fourth, I feel that this could be changing. This is the start. Fifth, I feel broke because, as you can see, I haven't been to the barber shop in a minute. Um, so what I'm doing is I'm putting my first video, my first official impression on Vlad TV tomorrow. And I've been waiting for this time since last year when I first shot Pregnant Booty. And I was hoping that Pregnant Booty would be the video that I could um, bring out first. But I end up chasing the Pregnant Booty video because the way they edited it was so whack to me. Well, not whack, but it made me look very amateurish in my opinion. So what I did was I went and I chased and I chased and I tried to find Neftali. And Neftali couldn't find him. Number changed. I don't know what happened. So I was chasing, looked online. And I've been chasing for a year, and I finally got in contact with the people who shot it. And it turns out they're not with Neftali no more. I got in touch with Vlad, who referred me to Neftali and Monstar Films and all that stuff. So I was chasing and chasing and chasing. And then I finally got in contact with them, went to their thing, and saw the video, saw great footage. And I was like, what was y'all doing? Like, why didn't y'all use this footage? So it's like, yo, my bad, Quay, yeah, we should have, and this, that, the other. So it ends up, that happened in July. So I told him, there's no rush. I was planning on dropping in September, no, October, and then I asked him in early August, would you be able to have it before October? He said, you have it way before October. So September came. I hit him out and said, you sure you can have it before October 1st? It's like, yes. October 1st came. It wasn't here. So I was like, damn, man. Like, so even till today, like, it's now November 13th, 2012. I'm, I don't have my video. So I'm actually going to use the video that I did have for Pregnant Brood, the first one, and I'm going to alter it where, well, I actually altered it to have some creativity to it. And I'm just really, already, like, my people's already waiting and all that stuff. So I'm expecting them to see and support, but I'm really concerned about the people who don't know me, their first impression of my music and everything. So, and I'm hoping that I do gain some type of audience where they want to hear more. And that's why this video is so important because I want to give you raw talent first. You know, a raw first impression. This is very hot. Um, so I'm just really, really like. Wait, hold up. Let's keep cold shit. Hold on. That's okay. Yeah, I was getting a little scared. Yeah. So anyway, what I'm saying is that I really want to grab people's attention, and I didn't use the same format that other people who's unsigned used. I wanted to use something that grabbed my attention, which is raw footage. Anything that's raw that you see is raw and it's real, that grabs my attention quicker than a music video. It makes me anticipate the person's first video. It makes me anticipate the person's song, anticipate the person's artistry and all that stuff. So what I did was do what I felt I value, you know, as a fair consumer. Today I heard Shine's diss record towards the game, and I'm not really a Shine fan. I bought his first album because at that time I was trying to be very open to everything, like trying to absorb everybody's sound. I bought every single album, like back in the days. I bought everything. It didn't matter if you were underground or if you were big. I bought it all to absorb, to see, you know, someone is supporting these albums, so I wanted to see why. And with Shine, he's supposedly, a hood nigga, whatever. But when I saw it, I don't really agree with his message. I don't personally like his character. You know, I think that he's kind of stuck in this mentality of trying to be gangster, 24/7, 365, and that's uh, to me, in my opinion, a false mind state. And I don't like his message. But I have to give it to him, man. That freestyle was tight, man. Like I was expecting to not like it. And even though the subject matter I don't particularly vibe with because it's detrimental, I dig what he was saying. Like artist wise, he had art to it. It wasn't just subject matter and that's it. Like punchline subject matter. He had great art. Like it was artistic. So I have to give it to him. But I'm a fair listener. And that's what I'm pleading for anybody who's watching this in the future to give me a fair shot, not something that your opinion you say, oh, he's not doing punchlines or he's not doing it the way he's not talking that street shit. He's not talking about money. He's not talking about fucking and womanizing and all that shit. He's talking about the fuck is he talking about? Like he's different and all that. Please give me a fair listen because I really spent time with my lyrics. If you listen to it, and I really spent time developing my flow, my delivery, my emotions, the way I touch tracks, the way I make music, the way I make beats. Yes, I'm Hunchback. The way I do everything, I developed and I mastered it. So I just want a fair shot, and this is my plea to the people who's watching. Get tune in every week, and you'll see how dynamic I can be, how wide my sound is. It's not one dimensional. It's so broad. My wings spread very wide. I just want y'all to see that, man. And this is the first official because I dropped Quack Wednesday back in August and I stopped it. I ain't really promote it. I didn't tell anybody about it. Nobody even knew except people who knew me. And no one, people who even knew me didn't even know I dropped Quack Wednesday. So I deleted all those and I'm starting from here forward. And I just beg the consumers who's listening, the people who's paying me attention, the artists to listen fairly and see that I do deserve a record deal. Out of all the people I've heard, and I'm a fair listener, I like Promise NYC also. He's dope as shit. There's a bunch of people who's unsigned. That's great, but there's a bunch of people who's unsigned who isn't, and they're fucking it up for us. because they didn't develop, they didn't take the time out to think about the consumers and what would the consumer appreciate. They just thought about the safe music of dropping just punchlines and all that dumb shit. That's easy to do. That's what everybody wants. But when you bring individuality and you make individuality significant to a person or to a consumer, then you did something. Then you get the respect of the artists, like the Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, the the Little Waynes. You get the respect of the artists because they see that you're trying to extend the art further, bring the art further, and that's what I do. So that's 10 minutes of your time. Enjoy Quack Wednesdays.